It's Monday, June 17th. Good food, music, and awards at the Barnstable Senior Center's annual open house. On today's episode of Barnstable Today, I'm Melissa Chartrand. Last Friday, the Barnstable Senior Center celebrated 14 years at its current home on Route 28 with its annual open house and Community Awareness Day. The event offered a chance to see all that the Senior Center has to offer and provided the staff an opportunity to honor some particularly dedicated volunteers and organizations that helped to make the Barnstable Senior Center the wonderful community resource that it is. Today, we're taking a look back on the award ceremony, beginning with the Boston Post Cane Award, which is given to Barnstable's oldest resident. In addition to acknowledging the oldest resident in town, Marjorie Johnston, at age 104, there was a special tribute to Barnstable centenarian Beryl Lewis from Marston's Mills. An active 101-year-old, Beryl visits the Senior Center weekly to play bridge. Here's Town Clerk Ann Quirk with the presentation.
We're here today because of the Boston Post Cane Award. And the Boston Post Cane Award has always been given to the resident in every town who has the most longevity. And in this case, we also wanted to just say thank you and welcome and how fortunate we are, because we have several people over the age of 100. So keep going, because you've got to get there. All right, so this year we thought that we would tell you first of all that Marjorie Johnston is 104 years old, and she is our eldest member. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today, but she will be getting the certificate for the Boston Post Cane Award. Laura Wright is also 101, and she's from Catuit. She's unfortunately not here today. However, we have a card-playing lady by the name of Beryl Lewis, who's 101 and from Marston's Mills.
Next, Senior Center volunteers Carol Bocci and Paul Curley were honored with the Spirit of Ruth Rusher Award, which is given to those who best embody the spirit of civic engagement and positive aging that define Ms. Rusher's life. With the presentation, here's Town Councilor Janet Jochum, joined by State Representative Randy Hunt and Susan Rohrbach, District Director to Cape and Island State Senator Dan Wolf. They each read and presented special proclamations.
I'm presenting it as an honor this year, the Ruth Rusher Award. For those of you who might not have known Ruth, she was known for her love of the town of Barnstable, and it showed how she served her community. She always had a smile on her face, happy to do whatever asked. She passed away in 2004, and in 2005, the Senior Center established an award in her honor. We recognize the people who have community spirit and dignity in aging, and exemplify Ruth's memory. Today, I'm proud to present two people with these awards. First, Carol Bocci, who is also known for her smile. She and her husband moved here from Rhode Island in 1964, so she's been here for a while. She's been a dedicated senior volunteer since 2000, part of the Crafters Group, responsible for helping the Senior Center earn a lot of money for the needs that we can't satisfy with budgets. That's very important. I think people need to understand that. The money that comes in through things like the Crafters, which you're involved with, are very important. She was on the board, the Council on Aging board, for over 5 years, or the Friends. When she's asked to, I'm going to read one little thing here, when asked what volunteering for the Senior Center meant to her, Carol responded that it's more rewarding than any paycheck she's ever received, and she couldn't imagine doing anything else with her time. Carol's a proud friend Paul and his wife Bobby retired, right, to West Barnstable from Wakefield over 10 years ago, immediately looking for ways to get involved in the Barnstable community. He took the inside Barnstable town government. If any of you are ever interested in how this town operates and how we use the money and where it goes, that's a wonderful program. He volunteered and he got involved with the Council on Aging. He is the liaison to the Friends of the Council on Aging. He's an advocate for the Senior Center, plays a vital role. He's a van driver. He transports countless people for medical and such. That's an important also if anybody's interested in volunteering. I should stop with the ads, I'm sorry. Keep going. Transportation coordinator, I'm going to read something here. Judy Red doesn't know what she would do without him because he's so dependable and reliable. He volunteers for his time to serve on the town's planning board, and I have to say something about that. I was at a Council on Aging meeting once, and I said to the council, we need people to serve on the planning board. If any of you know anybody who might be interested in serving on the planning board, please tell them to contact me. And he followed me out of the room and said he was interested. So he's now on the planning board, and then once on the planning board, they actually asked him to serve on another committee representing the planning board. So he is one of those people who supposedly retired to Barnstable, but he's very busy retiring. So, as you can tell, he likes to keep busy, and we're glad he chose to spend so much of his time at the Senior Center. So Paul Curley, come on up here.
For this citation, I'll just read one of these. Be it hereby known that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to Carol Bocci, and the other one that I have for Paul is spelled correctly, Paul Curley, that's good. In recognition of receiving the Spirit of Ruth Rusher Award in honor of her tireless volunteerism and excellent embodiment of positive aging. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors given this 14th day of June 2013. And it is signed by the House Speaker, who is Robert DeLeo, and also by Brian Mantle, who is your representative, and in the case of Paul, by me, who lives in West Barnstable, and I'm his representative. So congratulations to both of you.
So I will read congratulations to you, to Carol, and to Paul, who I get to serve with on the Community Preservation Committee in the town of Barnstable. So I will read one of these as well. Commonwealth of Massachusetts State Senate official citation. Be it known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Carol Bocci, and then there's one for Paul Curley, in recognition of your receiving the Spirit of Ruth Rusher Award in honor of your tireless volunteerism and embodiment of positive aging. And be it further known that the Massachusetts Senate extends best wishes for continued success, that this citation be duly signed by the President of the Senate and attested to and a copy thereof transmitted by the Clerk of the Senate. And it is signed by the President of the Senate, Therese Murray, Clerk of the Senate, and Daniel A. Wolf, State Senator.
Later, Senior Center Director Madeline Noonan presented the Legacy Award. This award is given to a business organization that has made a positive impact on the senior community in the past year. This year's recipient is Pan d'Avignon for their generosity in donating bread to the Senior Center on a daily basis. And finally, David Mark, president of the Friends of the Barnstable Council on Aging, presented its own Friendship Award to volunteer Nancy Wilder Boudreau for her efforts to raise funds for needed supplies and programs at the Senior Center. If you'd like to get involved at the Barnstable Senior Center, volunteers are always needed. For more information, call the center at 508-862-4750. For Barnstable Today, I'm Melissa Chartrand.